Hi, my name's Brook. I'm going to be your therapist today. What's your name?
I am George Flooney.
Well, nice to meet you, George. Now, before we get started, I'm just going to kind of give you a brief overview. So at first, I'm just going to ask you a few questions and get to know you a little bit better. And then we're going to do just a few tests and measures just to kind of get a more physical view of what's going on, okay?
Okay.
Have you ever been to PT before?
No, this is my first time.
Okay, great. If you have any questions, just let me know. So when, well, we'll have to cut that part. Okay, Mr. George, what do you do for a living?
I work as a cybersecurity contractor.
Oh, wow. What all does that entail?
Pretty much I just sit at a desk for around 8 hours a day just working and making sure nobody's hacking into computer systems.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. How many days a week do you typically work?
Monday through Friday.
Okay. All right. And while we're doing this, I'm just going to jot down some notes. That way I don't forget anything, okay?
Okay.
All right. Do you have any hobbies, or do you exercise at home, or anything?
Yeah, I like to fly these remote control airplanes at the park with my grandkids, and then also play pool a couple times a week with some of my buddies.
Nice. I like pool's fun.
Yeah.
Do you have any other hobbies, or do you exercise regularly, or anything
No,
like that?
that's pretty much it. Just going to play pool a couple times a week.
Okay. Very cool. Do y'all do tournaments and stuff?
Yeah, we do tournaments a couple times. Just play with some of the buddies. We kind of have a little competition all the time, see who wins. And I always win, but they pretend to be good.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, Mr. George, can you show me where your pain is exactly?
Yeah, it's kind of back here on the back side of my neck, just all right in through here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And anywhere else?
Yeah, kind of just in between my shoulder blades. That always kind of comes on a little bit later.
Okay. After this first pain. Okay. And how would you describe the depth of your pain?
It's more towards the surface, I guess. And it's kind of just like a constant dull, achy feeling.
Okay. All right. Okay. And how would you describe your pain? Just dull and achy?
Yeah, just kind of constant, pretty just dull and achy feeling.
Okay. And so on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being no pain at all, 10 being the worst pain you could possibly have, and we have to send you right now to an emergency room, how would you rate your pain?
Right now it's about a 4.
A 4? Okay. And when it's at its worst, how would you rate it?
About a 6.
6. And when it's at its best?
About a 2.
2. Okay. Have you experienced any numbness or tingling at all?
No.
No? Okay, great. Okay. And then with the pain between your shoulder blades, how would you describe that?
It kind of comes and goes, more just like a soreness feeling.
Okay. And how would you rate that currently?
It's about a 1. It's
1.
not too bad.
Okay. And when that one's at its worst?
A 4.
4. And at its best?
A 1.
1. Okay. Just never really goes away. It's always kind of sore. And how deep is that one?
Still more towards the surface.
Okay. And no numbness or tingling through there either. Okay, great. All right. Do you feel that they are related at all?
I feel like the pain in my neck sometimes that brings about the pain in between my shoulder blades. So I guess the one in my shoulder blades happens after the neck pain.
Okay, all right. Does that is it the one in your neck when that one gets worse? Does this one come on?
Yeah.
Or okay, all right. And what, for the first pain, for the one in your neck, what makes it worse?
Sitting at work for a couple hours tends to kind of make it worse. Then also when I'm going to like shoot pool, just the bending down motion kind of makes it hurt a little bit.
Okay. At work, your head's probably bent a lot.
Kind of sitting at a computer and just kind of lean forward a little bit.
Sure. Okay. All right. So sitting at work and playing pool. Anything else that bothers it?
No, that's about it.
Okay. And how long do those take before your pain starts increasing? How long do you do those for it?
It takes about 2 hours from when I'm sitting down. It takes about 2 hours for it to start hurting.
Okay, and just what about during pool?
Just whenever I go to bend down.
Okay. And for the pain between your shoulder blades, what makes that one worse?
Sitting at work again, but that takes a little bit longer. It takes about 4 hours for that one to come on.
Okay. Anything else that bothers that one?
No, that's about it.
No? Okay. Okay, so for your neck pain, what do you do to make it feel better?
Kind of do just like the stretching, just kind of like stretch my head to the side. Just kind of rotate it around. That kind of makes it feel better. Okay. And then I'll take like some Tylenol. That tends to make it feel a little better as well.
Okay. Do you take the Tylenol consecutive or routinely, or only when your neck hurts?
No, just whenever.
Just kind of as needed.
Yeah.
Okay. And how much Tylenol do you take?
About 800 milligrams.
Okay. And how long does it take for your pain to go away when you stretch?
About 4 minutes. 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay. And how long does it take for the Tylenol to kind of kick in?
Just probably around 20 minutes.
20. Okay, and for the pain between your shoulder blades, what do you do to make that one go away?
Kind of just lay down on my back, and then if I can, I'll go get a massage or something. That tends to make it feel better.
Okay. And is there an amount of time, or is it just kind of like as you do it?
No, just as I do it, it tends to just gradually go away.
Okay. Massagers are really nice. So in the morning, how does your pain typically feel?
It's a little bit worse in the morning, and it gets a little bit worse throughout the day as well.
Okay. So you wake up hurting then? Okay. And then you said worse throughout the day too?
Yeah, while I'm at work, it just gets a little bit worse.
Okay, yeah. And then at night, when you're getting ready to go to bed and you're asleep?
It just feels a little like stiff and sore just because I've been at work all day, and then when I get ready to lay down, it just feels a little stiff.
Okay, that's fair. So there's never really like a relief time for you?
No.
Okay. Well, we can definitely, I think that we can help you there.
Awesome.
So I saw on the intake form that you filled out when you first were coming in that you have some hypertension. What are you doing to manage that?
Me and my doctor are taking Lasix for that. Just kind of, so it's under control. It's probably nothing to worry about.
Okay. So y'all are managing that then? Okay, good. Have you had any recent illnesses or lifestyle changes, anything like that?
No. Over time, I noticed I was gradually gaining a little bit of weight, so I started like trying to exercise a little bit more, trying to lose weight, and change my diet up a little bit.
Okay, good. And that was recent, you decided to
Yeah, that was
change
pretty
that?
recently. It's been
Okay.
the past couple months.
Okay. Do you have any past major injuries or surgeries or anything like that?
About 4 years ago, I fractured my collarbone. I fell out of the tree stand while I was hunting.
Oh no.
But that healed up pretty well, so
Okay.
I don't think that's what's causing this, but you never know.
You never know. It could be some residual something. Okay. But you had no problems with the healing of that?
No, that healed up pretty easily.
Okay. Okie doke. Have you noticed any dizziness or nausea or problems swallowing or speaking or anything like that?
Nope.
No? Okay, good. Is there anything that affects your learning?
No, I mean, I don't have a lot of time to come to therapy just because I'm at work.
Okay.
Like anywhere from like 6 to 9 hours a day, so
Sure.
it just depends, but that's pretty much it.
Okay, well, we can definitely work with your schedule and get you fit in, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Alright, have you had any imaging of your neck, like a x-ray or MRI or anything like that?
No, the doctor didn't have me do anything for it.
Okay, good. And you said you're taking Tylenol, right? 800 milligrams?
Yes.
And then Lasix for your hypertension.
Yes.
Anything else that you're taking?
No, that's about it.
Okay, and so through physical therapy, I'll be sending you home with like a home exercise program, and there's a few different ways that I can give you these exercises. I can just tell them to you, or give you like a handout, or have you perform them. What is your preferred style of?
Well, I like seeing stuff and then actually doing it. So I guess like some handouts and then actually like teaching it to me and having me do it.
Okay, yeah, we can definitely do that. Okay, so can you kind of tell me a little bit about what brought you in to me today?
Well, both my neck and my back, and they've just kind of gradually gotten worse over the past 3 or 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
And over time, I've noticed it just gets a little bit more difficult to like look up into the sky. So it's just been gradually getting worse. I figured I'd come in and get it checked out.
Okay, all right. There was no, aside from your clavicle a couple of years ago, there was no like trauma or anything major that happened?
No, nothing major.
Okay. And you said 3 to 4 months is when it all started happening?
Yeah, the neck pain happened about 4 months ago, and then the back pain was about 3 months ago.
Okay, so just kind of pretty close together then. Have you ever had either of these pains before?
No, not before. None of these.
Okay, and what are your goals to get out of physical therapy?
I just want to have like some normal neck motion to actually be able to look up without any pain.
Mm-hmm.
And also like going back to playing pool and everything and then flying the airplanes with the kids.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think those are all really good goals. I'm going to do my best to get you back doing all those things, and I think we definitely can. So.
Okay.
Now we're going to go to the part where I do like some tests and stuff like that on you, and that way I can kind of get a better idea of what's going on. Okay. Okay, great. Okay. How's your pain right now? How would you rate it?
It's about a 4 out of 10.
Okay. All right. So I'm actually gonna have you. Can you stand up for me and take off your socks and shoes? Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to have you walk from here and just take about 6 steps, and then I'll move these chairs out of the way for you. I'm just going to watch your walk. And one more time for me. Okay. Okay, thank you. Alright, and so sometimes your pain in your neck can be coming from your shoulder too, so I'm just going to kind of make sure that that's not the root of your problem. If you'll come stand about right here for me. So I'm just going to have you raise your arm up just like this. Any pain?
Nope.
Okay. Let's do it one more time, and I'm just going to add a little bit of pressure right at the end, okay? Okay, no pain? Okay, so now I'm going to have you bring your hand and run it down your back as far as you can go. Any pain with that?
Nope.
Okay, now just a little bit of pressure here. How do you feel?
That's good.
Okay. So now, and I'm going to have you run your hand up your back as far as you can. Any pain?
Nope.
Okay. Now I'm just going to add just a little bit of pressure here. Good. Any pain with that?
Nope.
Okay, great. So now I'm just gonna look at your body. If you don't mind taking your shirt off, I'm just gonna see if everything's aligned and sitting where it's supposed to sit. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk around here. Okay. Thank you very much. You can put your shirt back on if you want to. Okay, can you show me something that you do on a day-to-day basis that reproduces your pain?
Yeah, kind of just like looking up. That's pretty much what makes it hurt the most.
Okay. Alright, so if you'll just have a seat right here on the table, I'm just going to take a few measurements here. Okay, so I'm just going to have you look straight up at the ceiling as far as you're comfortable going. Okay, relax. And how did that feel?
That was good. It felt a little stiff,
Okay.
but not too bad.
Okay. Let's look down as far as you can. Good. Okay, relax. And how did that one feel?
That was just stiff, like towards the end, but it felt pretty good.
Okay. And then I'm going to come behind you and I'm going to stick this thing on top of your head. So I want you to just keep your head straight, and then we're just going to rotate it. Yep. Okay, relax. Okay, and let's go the other direction now. Okay, how did those feel?
They were good. Didn't really feel any pain with those.
No pain? Okay, I'm going to get behind you one more time. So now I want you to just bring your ear down to your shoulder. Okay, back up. How did that feel?
That was good.
Okay.
Just a little stiff.
A little stiff to the right. Okay. Let's bring left ear down to the left shoulder. Alright. How did that one feel?
Same, just a little stiff.
Okay. No significant increases in pain, though?
No.
Okay. Okay, now I'm going to have you actually lay on your back. So while we do these next few measures, I'm going to be moving your head. I want you just to relax and you let me do all the work, okay? Relax. You just let me know if there's any pain, if you feel any pain.
That one felt like there was a little pull like on the back of my neck.
Okay. And then, if you don't mind scooting back towards me just a little bit, I'm bending your neck backwards just a little bit, okay? Just a bit more, please. Okay. How did that feel?
That was good.
You can scoot that back.
It was just a little stiff again.
Was there any pain?
Yeah, a little bit.
Now I'm just going to bring your head up. We're just going to turn you to the side just a little bit. Just keep me updated on how you're feeling, okay?
All right. Just kind of stiff.
Just stiff on that one. Both ways?
Yeah, both ways.
Okay. Okay, if you'll sit back up on the edge of the table for me. Okay, so I'm gonna have you. So I just want you to look up at the ceiling one more time, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of pressure. How did that feel? Okay, go ahead and look down. I'm gonna add a little pressure here. Comes out.
That's good.
Okay. Any pain or anything like that?
It felt a little stiff both ways, but especially when I looked down, that kind of made a pull like on the back. But
Like how you were when you were
yeah.
down? Okay. So now just rotate towards me. How are you doing? Okay. I'm just gonna add a little pressure here, okay? How's that?
Just a little stiff.
A little stiff. Okay. And back towards me again. One more time. Okay. Did you have any pain or stiffness with that side either?
Yeah, with both sides.
Okay.
Turn my head.
Okay. Alright, so next I'm just going to do a quick nerve exam on you.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'll have to have you take your shirt off one more time. Okay, so I want you to close your eyes. I'm just going to touch your head, your neck, and your arms.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me if these sensations feel the same on either side, okay? Alright, close your eyes. Yeah, and hands just like that. Does that feel the same? Does that feel the same? See? 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 See?
Yep.
See? 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 Okay, great. Go ahead and open your eyes. So now I'm going to do some testing of your strength. So first, I'm going to have you dip your head, or nod your head down just a little bit. Okay, don't let me move you. Ready? Great. Okay, bring your left ear, or your right ear down to your right shoulder. Yeah. Okay, don't let me pull them apart. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Okay, and the other direction. Ready? push your shoulders up. Don't let me push down. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Okay. Now I want you to bring your arms out just like this. Perfect. Don't let me move them. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Okay. Alright. Go just like this. Okay. Don't let me move. You ready? Hold, hold, hold. Hold, hold, hold. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Ready? And hold, hold, hold. Great. Okay, don't move you. Hold, hold, hold. Good. Hold, hold, hold. Hold, hold, hold. And don't move you. Hold, hold, hold. Great. Let's do thumbs up. Don't let me put your thumbs down, okay?
Okay.
Hold. This one, don't let me put it down. Hold, hold, hold. Okay. Yep, let's make a C with your hands. Good. Don't let me put your fingers out. Hold, hold, hold. Good. Hold, hold, hold. Okay, let's put your fingers, keep them tight, don't let me pull them apart. Okay, and spread them out as wide as you can. Okay, good job. I'm just going to test your reflexes. Okay. Kind of bring your thumb up just like that. Okay. And then I want you to kind of rest your hand like this on your hip. Just relax. Okay, we'll do the other side. And bring them up just a little bit. Okay, good. And then on your hip, just relax. Good. Okay. Are you still feeling okay?
Yes. Still doing good.
Okay. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do next, I want you to rotate your heads towards me, and then I'm going to apply some pressure this way, and don't let me move your head, okay? Ready? Okay. Ready? Hold, hold, hold. Good. Okay. So for this next one, I'm just going to bend your head to the side just a little bit, and I'll apply some pressure down. Actually, do you mind scooting back just a little bit towards me? Great. Okay. And I just need you to tell me if you're experiencing any pain, okay?
Okay.
How's that?
That's fine.
Okay? And we'll come back this other direction. Yep. Okay, and how was that?
That was a little painful, but wasn't too bad. Just right there on my neck.
Did you feel pain anywhere else?
No, just right there.
Okay. You didn't feel any numbness or tingling or anything like that?
No, it was just right there on the neck.
Okay. Okay, let's lay on your back now, please. Okay, so for this next one, I'm just going to have you So what you're going to do, put your hands right about here on your neck. Do you feel those muscles right there? Okay, so I'm going to have you nod your head down. Perfect. And I don't want these muscles, you should not feel those contract, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to have you nod your head down. You can remove, since you can kind of feel how that's working. And then I want you to lift your head off the table and hold it as long as you can. Is that as long as you can hold it?
Yeah, that was about as long as I can hold it for.
Okay.
It's still recording then.
Okay.
So we're figuring it out.
Okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to feel the structures around your neck and your back and see if I can find anything that's out of the ordinary. Okay, so let's flip onto your stomach for me, please.
That's fine.
I can roll up your shirt if you'd like.
It's fine. I'll just turn it on.
Your spine is all twisted now.
I'll just do it.
Okay. And while I'm doing this, tell me if you feel any pain or any changes, okay?
It feels a little sore going up through there.
On both sides or just the one?
A little bit more towards the middle.
Towards the middle. Through here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does it feel like that on this other side also, or just the one?
Yes, on both sides.
On both, okay. Just sore?
Yeah, it's just kind of sore and a little tender.
Okay. But pretty close to the spine?
Mm-hmm.
What about out through here?
Yeah, nothing up there.
Okay, now I'm just going to apply some pressure through your spinal segments, and you just let me know if you feel any pain or any discomfort, anything like that, okay?
Okay. Yeah, it's a little painful through there.
Through here. Okay. Is it still painful, or does it go away?
Yeah, it stops probably about right there.
Where I'm at right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about as I continue? Do you feel any pain down through here?
No, it's all good down there.
Okay, just kind of through this bottom region here. Okay. Okay. Are you still feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the pain that you are feeling, was that the same pain that you've had, or was it a different kind of pain?
It's the same pain.
The same. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to do a little treatment. I'm judging by what I just found out after I assessed your segments. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to apply some pressure through one of those vertebrae that was kind of sore for you. And it's going to just move it a little bit. And I'll do that for 30 seconds. And then we'll stop, and if you have any sort of discomfort or pain or anything like that, just let me know at any time, okay?
Okay.
We're likely going to do that 3 times, okay?
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Are you comfortable like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Still feeling okay? Okay. How did that feel?
Felt good. It didn't hurt as much. So it feels pretty good.
It didn't hurt as much as compared to when?
When you were doing it earlier.
Okay,
It
like the
feels
first
a
time
little
I ran
bit
through
better.
it? Okay. Alright, so I think that what I'm doing is working, so we're going to do it just a couple more times, okay?
Okay.
Does that feel okay? Okay. How are you feeling now?
Feels good.
Okay. Any better or worse from before I started the second time?
About the same.
About the same? Okay, let's do it one more time. We'll probably call it good there. How are you feeling?
Feels good.
Okay. Now how do you feel?
Feels good.
Good? Okay. In comparison to before I did those, how does that feel?
It feels good. I feel like I can move my neck a little better.
Okay. Let's go ahead and sit up. I'm going to have you look up one more time to see. And how was that compared to the first time that I showed
Feels
you?
better. It's not as painful.
Okay, good. Excellent. Okay. Okay. I think that's about all we're going to do today. So I am actually going to send you home with an exercise to kind of help reinforce what we've been doing today. So I'm going to show you that right quick if that's okay with you. Okay, so I'm going to have you actually lay on your back. So when you do this at home, just get like a little wash towel or just a smaller towel. So what you're going to do, you're going to put it right down here at the base of your skull. You're just going to put your towel right underneath it.
Okay.
So you'll kind of feel a stretch through here. So do you remember when I asked you to touch these muscles up here in the front of your neck? So you want to be sure and do that. Maybe the first few times you do this just to make sure that you're not activating the wrong muscles. Like we want those to stay nice and still, okay? So just hold, just put some slight pressure through those and just nod down. And I want you to hold it just for a second and come back out of it. Perfect. Good. So at home, I'm just going to have you do 3 sets of these 5 times, okay?
Okay.
And I'll give you a handout and stuff too that has instructions and like a diagram on how to do it, okay?
Okay, awesome.
Okay, great. Okay, you can sit up again. Alright, so thanks for coming in today. I think we can definitely help you. You've got some stiffness kind of in your lower neck and your upper back that I think is caused probably from sitting at a computer all day. We just kind of get into the habit of kind of hunching over and having everything just kind of comes very forward. So, which this is totally normal. So, but I think I can definitely help you with that. So after I did the treatment, when I moved your segment a little bit, what that did was it moved your spine a little bit in the place where it was really stiff. So it felt better and you could look up more because I was moving something that probably hadn't been moved that much in a while. So it kind of made it feel better. So yeah, here's your handout. So as you can see, I'll write on here. 3 sets of 5, and I want you to do it twice a day.
Okay.
But be sure you're holding onto those muscles just to make sure that they aren't activating. And then there's a nice little picture of how to do it.
Okay, yeah, I like these.
And don't forget to put the towel underneath to kind of get all that stretched out, okay? Perfect. Okay. So, as you're doing that exercise, it's not supposed to be painful. If it becomes painful, just stop doing it and just give me a call and we'll talk about it and see if we can get it figured out of why it's hurting, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so I think that I'm going to see you probably twice a week for 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
And we can kind of help you. We can get better and then kind of teach you how to manage it too. Okay. If you get way better in a shorter amount of time, we can let you go early. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome. All right, do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. Thank you for coming in today. And I'll
Thank you.
walk you to the front desk and get you